Chaps.
We are back with another Dragon Link deck profile. Last Dragon Link deck profile I did was about I think a couple months ago. I honestly don't even remember right now. A lot of changes have made to the deck since then. A lot of cards I've taken out, a lot of cards I've put in, and a lot of technical weird shit I've figured out and learned along the way. Let's just jump straight into this deck profile. Also, peep the beautiful Chaos Angel playmat that I got. Starting off with the main deck, we have triple copies of Black Metal Dragon, accompanied by the 1/1 because spoilers, we are playing 60 cards, so I want as many ways to get to this or the max metamorph as possible. We've got one Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon, one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and one Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon. I know I said I wanted as many ways to get to max metamorph as possible, but I am not buying 2 more QCRs, especially since these shot up in price. That is it for our Red Eyes package right here. Off to the Bystial side of the deck, we have triple copies of Lebellion. If I only get my QCRs, they look fucking beautiful. We've got one Bystial Magnemite because you can only play the one, sadly. 2 Bystial Jurisworm, 2 Baldrake, and 2 Saronir. I think this lineup is pretty fine, especially in a 60 card deck. It's pretty chill, I guess. And we got 2 Branded Regain because, you know, people out one, summon Lebellion, put the other one down, catches a lot of people by surprise. And also Branded Beast fucking sucks. Off to the, I guess, Chaos Dragon package or whatever. We got triple Sacred, sorry. 1 white, 1 black, and 1 Chaos Space. This motherfucker right here is the sole reason I even decided to go up to 60 cards, because I keep drawing this and like no other playable cards, and I am just so sick of seeing this fucking dick in my hands. I mean, fuck this guy. Just fuck Black Dragon Collapse Servant. If I didn't have to play the card, if I could just not play these 2 cards, I absolutely would not play them. Unfortunately, they're just too good not to play. Up to the last, I guess, engine part of the deck, we got double Tracer and double Recharger, because I do actually want to have multiple targets to summon up Tracer at times. 1 Absurata Dragon with triple Quick Launch and Boot Sector Launch. This engine has lost a lot of value with that Borreload Savage, but it could still make like an IP Masquerena if need be, or just be a way to put a high-level dragon on the field for your max metamorph. You could just make like a Scarlight and just use that as material, but I would not recommend doing that. And for our final few, I guess, dragon cards, we got 1 Dragon Ravine and 1 Korkimiru Drago. Manning this because, you know, your opponent normal summons Dormouse, gets Fierce, bounce back to Dormouse, summon this from deck, and yeah, GG's. Mouse cooked. They're not playing. That was it for the engine part of the deck. It's got about that much engine. Now off for the non-engine, which there's a metric shit ton of them. Starting off, we have triple copies of Nibiru the Primal Being, triple copies of Mulchami Fuwalos, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring because it stops Fuwalos or the Purulia. It's also good against like the Duo Drive and shit like that too. Triple copies of Effect Railer and Impermanence. They also stop Duo Drive and shit like that. 1 Gamma, 1 Driver because we are playing the Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon, whatever his name is. Triple Tactics Thrust. We are maining this because we do have Max Metamorphic set, which is an insane trap card for the deck. Missed opportunity to play triple Tactics Talents and triple Tactics Thrust, but we have double triple Tactics Talents and the 1 Called by the Grave because I really do not like hand traps or shifter. Alright, that was it for the main deck. Off to the extra deck, we have for our synchros, we got Bystial Dispatter, Chaos Angel, and Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. I probably should have already mentioned that, yes, I am not playing the Dark End Evaporation Dragon with the, the Lightning Darkness Dragon and the Borreload Furious Chaos Star Source. I don't think the package is particularly bad, it's just I don't think the engine really does enough. Like, it seems like it was a good package on paper because Dark End could like fusion summon. It could also just be good going second too, except it's not really good at doing either of those because you have to have other materials. It's just a lot of material, something that Dragon Link just can't really afford to do anymore now that we don't have stuff like LP and triple Chaos Space and all that other fun shit. Yeah, we've lost a lot. For Xyz, we have 1 Star Slayer because Ryziel. And for the links, because what's Dragon Link without link monsters? 1 Striker Dragon because it's still at 1. 1 Guard Dragon Pisty because he is our last Guard Dragon. We got 1 Hieratic Seal, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Dragonity Knight Romulus to search our Dragon's Ravine. SP Little Knight because this card's fucking bonkers still. Dark the Dark Charmer so we can steal our opponent's shit. Got one Triple Burst Dragon and Borderland Dragon because people actually have a bit of a hard time outing this card. Unless you're Heart Scripter. Now, if you guys were counting, that was actually only 13 cards in the extra deck. I had like 2 flex spots and I just threw these in here. These could just be whatever you guys want to throw in here. I just threw this in because I was playing a higher Bestial count. This guy, it's... Again, these could just be anything. If you want to throw like fucking Dragoon and Muddy Mud Dragon and like a Shell Rocket in the main deck, sure, go for it. Fucking, I ain't gonna stop you. Off to the side deck, this is actually 13 cards because I just don't know what last 2 cards I could put in, but we got triple copies of Artifact Lancia because we want to stop Malice. We got triple Perulia because it's actually pretty good against Ryziel because, you know, they summon from hand a lot. Like, literally all of their monsters summoned from hands. We got triple Heat Wave because we fold to Shifter and Lancia. So I just kind of want to be able to like, oh, you threw like a Degenerate Floodgate at me, turn skip. And you know, opens up the battle phase. Sure, your opponent like draws 1 card, but like at least you're not dealing with Shifter and Lancia. I'm gonna stop yapping. We play 1 Change of Heart and the last copy of Triple Tactics Talents. Just have more of these for when we go second against Ryziel and more Steel Monster shenanigans when we go against Ryziel. And lastly, D-Barrier and Sanctum. Kills Ryziel, kills Malice. Need I say more? This is like in everybody's side deck right now. Alright, so I've already showed off like the basic 1-card combos and shit with this deck with Black Metal Dragon in my other Dragon League video, assuming I go ahead and put the card for that up here. In case I didn't, it'll probably be at the end of the video, like right here, I think, like right where this guy is at. Anyways, I'm gonna just do a test hand. All right, just go ahead and get our deck shuffled up here. Shuffling with 60 cards is actually pretty difficult. For people who might be wondering, oh, could you play like That Grass Looks Greener in this deck? You absolutely could. You could play That Grass Looks Greener. Things to keep in mind, you do have the chances of milling like some of your more important field spells and trap cards like the Max Metamorph. Like if you mill the Max Metamorph off grass, you're just kind of like in a much worse position because you just don't have like the Omni Negate, or at least a Spell and Trap Negate. Something else you could potentially play is something like the Void Ogre Dragon, because if you just are able to get cards out of your hand, you do just have a Spell Trap Negate. I'm fairly certain that has to have like 0 cards in hand. If you guys did want to experiment with playing the 1 Muddy Mud Dragon, the level 6 Synchro, and the Dragoon, I feel like that could also be like a pretty good, you know, use for the Rocket package, because Tracer by itself just makes the Muddy Mud Dragon Synchro, since it's a level 6 dark monster. So at that point, you just need like another dragon. I forget if it can fuse from hand or not, but I'll probably just throw like an image of it up on the screen and maybe like throw an editor's note too, saying like, oh, so if it does fuse from hand, you can most certainly play the card. Or yeah, a lot of different things you could do with this deck. I mean, being able to make Dragoon in this format is actually pretty big because, I mean, it does let you stop stuff like Talents, which is like in everybody's main and side deck at the moment. It's also just kind of like a really hard monster to out. Like, you could just take out the Hieratic Atom and the Draco Berserker for like the Muddy Mud Dragon and Dragoon. Though the Dragoon, actually no, the Dragoon wouldn't be good at all if you had Dark End Evaporation, because that card locks you into dark monsters. Not dark monsters, dragon monsters, sorry. That locks you into dragons. Dragoon, unfortunately, for some reason, is a spellcaster. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's Dark Magician and Red Eyes, but it could have also been a dragon monster. I'm just saying. Anyways, I think we're all nice and shuffled up, so let's just go ahead and draw a random hand here. So we got 1 for 1, already looking great. Black Metal Dragon. A little too many ways to get the Black Metal right now. Ash Blossom, and Quick Launch, and Fulos. So, pretty awesome hand. One thing you guys should, you know, keep note of, this is a Winged Beast. So, if you just open something like this, you could go Quick Launch for a Rocket, normal Fulos, and make Romulus that way, because Romulus also requires Winged Beast as material, because your Gunities do have Winged Beast monsters in the archetype. But, I digress. We'll just go ahead and normal summon the Black Metal. I don't want to play too hard in the Fulos or Ash Blossom with the 1 for 1 here. Go ahead and link this card off into the good old Striker Dragon, wherever that's at. Go chain 1, chain 2, because I always want this to resolve more than I want the Striker Dragon. Plus, we got the Quick Launch in hand, so to get our Boot Sector, and we got to get our Darkness Metal Dragon, wherever that guy is at. Darkness Metal, glaring issue right here. Go ahead and banish the Striker Dragon to summon out the Darkness Metal Dragon. Go ahead and use its effect, grabbing this from the graveyard, and immediately link those 2 cards off. If we go Romulus, get Ravine, we could send like Saronir or some dumb shit. In Rebellion. I know I'm like disrespecting Nib right now. It is just smarter to go Seals and like IP or some shit. You know, low-key, it probably is just smarter to Heretic Seal here. Oh. Yeah, hey, chat. Say hi to my cat. Yeah, I mean, what we could do here is we could go to the Romulus, and this guy. We'll search the Black Meteor Dragon. This searches Dragon Ravine, and then we could summon the Full Metal Dragon. Yeah, let's do that actually. So we'll go Romulus. We'll go Chain 1, Chain 2. We kind of want both of these to resolve, but if they don't both resolve, it's fine. We can still go Seal's Pass. Grab Black Full Meteor. Black Meteor. God fucking damn, bro. Why are Red Eyes cards actually just so hard to remember the names of? Get our Dragon Ravine, activate Ravine, well, Ravine effect, pitching Thualos, because going first, kind of useless in our hand right now. Go ahead and send our, we'll just go Sarnier, then Lubellion, just so we have like more bodies engraved. Yep, send Sarnier, send Lubellion, and then we could go Black Meteor Dragon, summon itself by yoinking the fucking, where is it at? The driver. Where's the driver? So it is a level 7 right now, which is a little bit awkward, but you know what? It is what it is. So right now we could go Lubellion, should be this off, summon itself, get the branded regained. We don't have any ways of banishing more cards, unfortunately. It's not like we could really get any draws here. So we can move my Romulus down so you guys can actually see it. I mean, it's fine, I guess, because at least we do get the regains. Go Lubellion's effect, placing the regains. Then we'll just go ahead and link these off for the Hieratic Seal. And then if we really wanted to, we could go Quick Launch, summon Tracer. Tracer could pop Ravine to get Recharger, and then we just make IP and pass. So we got Hieratic Seals, IP, and the regains. Though one small issue, we just don't have Max Metamorph. So how can we get Max Metamorph from here? You know, this is where having multiple Striker Dragons would have been really nice. Really fucking nice. I mean, we do get the 1-for-1 if we really wanted to just pitch that or pitch Ash for it. I'm sure we'll be fine without it. We'll just go ahead and go Quick Launch, summon out Tracer. But yeah, if you guys really wanted to get Max Metamorph too, you could go 1-for-1, pitch Ash, summon another Black Metal Dragon. There we go, summon that. Then we can link those two off for the IP Masquerena. Yes, I meant to pronounce it weirdly like that. Then we can go Black Metal Dragon Engrave, which searches out the Full Metal Dragon, wherever that's at. There we go, and then Black Full Metal Dragon puts itself back in the deck for the Max Metamorph. And then yeah, you just passed in with the Boot Sector launch in hand. So what you're able to do now, if you are just going against Malice, I mean, you literally just went on the spot if they normal summon any Malice name. In case you're not playing against Malice, so they don't do that, go Seals, bounce something, and then use its effect. You can summon either the Magnemite if you want like follow-up for next turn. With how little cards we have in our hand currently, I probably would just go for the Magnemite, then, you know, declare effect off of that. Then you got Regain that could summon out the Sarnier, so good thing we did do that. And then we got the Max Metamorph that could tribute off any of these guys, doesn't really matter. Summon that. Yeah, then you just equip the Max Metamorph with this, and then you got IP that can link off the Sarnier and herself to make SP. Then SP can banish something. You could Foolish something with the Sarnier, like a Juris Swarm if you really wanted to, in case you really needed it. So yeah, sure, you did have to use a lot of cards in hand to just get to this point, but I mean, you do get the Magma in phase search, you get the Boot Sector launch. So yeah, dragons do kind of have a little bit of an uphill battle this format, because again, you got Dimension Shifter and Artifact Lancia running around, which both of those cards do just kind of like ruin this deck's day. All right, that is all I've got for you guys today. If you guys like this Dragon Link deck profile, make sure you comment that down below and hit the subscribe button while you're at it. Join the Discord server. Make sure you share this video with your friends. I know, tall task I'm asking for here. And join my, or not join my Twitch, follow my Twitch. I haven't streamed on there in like forever, but trust me, bro, I'm gonna stream on there one day. Maybe. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. It will come back.
You hear me? It will come back.